part of uniform now. Like I put on my shoes, like I put on my jersey, I gotta put on my headband.
Basketball is a game that we all love, and it's mainly because of the players and their personalities. But because these NBA players are one of the most fashionable sports personnel in the world, both on and off the court they are spotted wearing different sorts of accessories like rings, chains, and most commonly studs. But not all these accessories are permitted on the NBA court. So that's why today, we'll be taking a look at some of the strangest banned accessories in the NBA you probably never knew about. Make sure you stick around for number 1, because it's just outrageous. But first, a simple reminder on how to enter our brand new giveaway. We will be giving away either an iPhone X Max, the new iPad mini, or a MacBook Pro. It's all your choice. So be sure to leave a like, comment the keyword, subscribe, and turn on notifications to enter the giveaway. It's really that simple. Let's start off with chains and pendants. As small and harmless as they might seem, chains and pendants are not allowed anywhere near the NBA court. In 1980, gold chains became part of the signature look for NBA superstars. It was a fashion statement that really caused a lot of ripples in the NBA. It was particularly common with 76ers center Darryl Dawkins. The league management saw that the use of chains was becoming too rampant and decided to place a ban on the accessory, claiming it was potentially a safety hazard. The ban was finally implemented into the NBA dress code in 2004 by the commissioner David Stern. Stern would go on to say he felt a dress code would encourage more professional conduct from players. Although the ban was finalized, some players, including Michael Jordan, continued to wear gold chains for exhibition events like dunk contests. Next is no ninja-style headbands are allowed. When an accessory shares the same name with the Japanese word meaning dangerous assassin, then it goes without saying that it probably would get banned. The ninja-style headbands were made popular in the 2018 season by NBA stars like Jimmy Butler, Drew Holiday, De'Aaron Fox, and Montrezl Harrell. Not long after, the likes of LeBron James and Russell Westbrook followed suit in using the headband. In a general survey conducted, it was found out that the players wore the ninja-style headbands to keep sweat from their eyes, and also it gave them a fighting spirit, making them look like strong Japanese warriors. The trend was soon stopped by the NBA, notifying teams that the headwear was not part of their uniforms. In a press release by NBA spokesman Mike Bass, the headwear hasn't been through the league's approval process. Teams have raised concerns regarding safety, size, length, and how they are tied, which requires a thorough review before any consideration of any rule change, he added. The ninja-style headband had a short-lived meteoric rise in the NBA. The next accessory is no tinted eyewear. A lot of us don't know the reason why eyewear is banned in the NBA, but we think it's all as a result of NBA superstar Dwyane Wade, who in 2011 allegedly suffered from an increased light sensitivity that caused him migraines and impeded his performance. Dwyane would wear dark goggles to prevent excess light from affecting his eyes, but following careful consideration by league officials, they banned the use of the tinted eyewear, saying it would give Wade an unfair advantage because opponents wouldn't be able to see his eyes. After the ban was placed, Wade was prescribed some other type of goggle that helped him with his condition and not give him an unfair advantage over his opponents, one he could wear and use within the court. Although the tinted goggle was not a fashion statement, it still got banned from the NBA. They sure have strict rules. Next is no black face masks are allowed. We are all pretty accustomed to NBA superstars wearing face masks when they sustain injuries to their nose, ears, mouth, eyes, or any part of their face. Now, if you're one to pay attention to details, you should know they just wear any color of face mask except for black. The reason being, in 2014, LeBron James had his nose broken in a game against the Knicks. He was forced to wear a face mask, but the NBA superstar opted for something a little more fashionable. He chose to wear a black face mask. The face mask, according to a fan on Twitter, made LeBron look like Batman. Although NBA officials didn't share the same thoughts, he was immediately asked to switch to a clear face mask. The ban on the dark face mask was later explained in a press release saying the league is not ready to accept a world where LeBron's glorious face cannot be seen at all, nor is it ready to have its best player looking like Batman. However tough the decision might sound, it was all to promote LeBron's popularity. Next, we have wristwears. During the 2015 to 2016 season, Cleveland Cavaliers point guard Matthew Dellavedova was seen wearing a Whoop bracelet on his wrist. The accessory raised a lot of eyebrows and questions, one of which being, was this strange but fashionable accessory permitted in the NBA court? And of course, it most certainly wasn't. The Whoop device allowed Dellavedova to monitor health-related measurements like heart rate or temperature while playing. NBA officials saw this differently, stating that the flashy wristwear was in violation of the league's protocol against technology or any form of wristband. He was banned from wearing it for the rest of the season. Next, we have upside headbands. Earlier, we saw the ninja-style headband and why it got banned. Now we take a look at the upside-down headband. What possible strange reason could the NBA have to ban this harmless accessory? Headbands are used by NBA players for a lot of reasons. Some wear it for fashion, some wear it to keep their long hair from covering their faces, some wear it to cover receding hairlines, and some wear it to keep hair out of their eyes. But Boston Celtics star Rajon Rondo took the use of the accessory a step too far. In 2010, he started wearing headbands upside down. Of course, most didn't understand what he was trying to do. When asked why he wore the headband upside down, Rondo said, "It made me feel like I could play better, dribble, and dunk better with the headband, and the NBA symbol is a notorious symbol. So I told my teammates to wear their headbands upside down, and I also did the same." But league officials swung in, delivering swift justice by announcing that no player should wear their headband upside down. Your guess is as good as ours as to why. The do-rag. The NBA has definitely seen its fair share of weird headgears, but the use of do-rags by NBA superstars has to be one of the weirdest, if not the weirdest. In 2000, Sam Perkins of the Pacers wore a do-rag during a preseason game. Drastic actions were taken swiftly, which saw officials identify the headgear as a potential hazard. The Pacers man was asked why he decided to use the do-rag during a game, and he said it was to cover his head. He had a bad hair day. After consulting Washington Post Asim Jabari about what he thinks about the ban, he wrote, "Do-rag defenders cite its usefulness as a cover-up on bad hair days. I've got an answer for that. It's called a brush." Others have cited it as an emblem of individuality and rebellion against the status quo. Please, for me, it represents the opposite slavery it says. I have abandoned free will, a sacred birthright for which my ancestors fought and died, and joined the forces of those same folks who during the 70s and 80s plucked down their ducats for curl keepers, shower caps quickly repackaged and sold as hair maintenance necessities. Made popular by the modern-day hip-hop culture, a lot of fans awaited the return of the do-rag, but it just never came, and by 2005, NBA Commissioner David Stern mandated the dress code for all players, which excluded the headgear. Next, we have headphones. We all know NBA players love their music. They listen to all sorts, from the modern-day trap to 80s jazz, and they're also seen everywhere with their headphones humming to these songs, everywhere except the NBA court. In the early 2000s, many players were using headphones to help them focus during training sessions for games. It is a scientifically proven fact that music helps relieve stress and improve concentration, and according to a study published in Scientific Reports, listening to music you like would help you focus better in the task at hand. So, the superstars were not wrong to try and apply music as a mechanism to focus, but surprisingly, the NBA banned the use of headphones during warm-ups. They announced that players will no longer be allowed to wear headphones on the court. Even with this rule in play, superstars like Kevin Durant still use Apple AirPods while at NBA games. Who knows? The AirPods might soon become banned as well. No sneakers from Propulsion Labs are allowed. Undoubtedly, the most important accessories that NBA players are known for are sneakers. It has become so embedded in the sport that some even say there are no NBA superstars without sneakers. Sneakers are so important in the NBA that different brands like Nike, Puma, Adidas, Under Armour, and Jordan brand make at least $1 billion, while the players make even more money from endorsement deals with these brands. Back in 2010, NBA officials decided to ban the use of sneakers. Now, you might be thinking, how were they expected to play? Barefooted? Well, the answer to that is no. The ban was applied to sneakers made from Propulsion Labs. The sneakers were allegedly made to give players a significant boost in their jump, a spring in their steps, so to say. No compression sleeves allowed. And lastly on our list today is the compression sleeve, whose ban attracted a lot of attention. Some even tagged it as the silliest ban ever to be made in NBA history. Compression sleeves were made popular in the NBA by players like LeBron James and the late Kobe Bryant. The arm sleeves worn in the NBA are known as basketball shooting sleeves. They are worn to keep their shooting arms warm and prevent muscles from tightening. Even one of the greatest shooters in the history of the NBA, Ray Allen, wore a basketball shooting sleeve. In 2017, Kelly Oubre caused quite a stir by wearing a Supreme compression sleeve. NBA officials quickly stopped him from wearing it, saying the sleeve was too wavy. Wow, that's probably the flimsiest excuse given in sporting history. I mean, having to ban an accessory for being too wavy? That's just outrageous. Well, no matter how strict the NBA dressing protocol might seem, I'm sure it's for the benefit of the players. Thanks for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it.